and I'm up with you to give y'all a little scoop on the gallery of Marcus. Whew. So Marcus has a variety of different styles and different characters and different sections of a story. In this in particular character, I'm sorry, in this character, there is 3, 6, 9, about 9 characters, 9 different phrases. So the first one, we're gonna start off with the basic one. Look, he's even posing. Look at that, man. I wish there's some fine ass guys like him. I'm playing. Okay, so focus, Gigi, focus. Okay, so Marcus is it's a basic interior one. He is a model of RK200, and of course, Marcus is a prototype. Um, he was okay. So let me read this a little bit about Marcus on this one. So Elijah Kamsky, which is a friend, and shit, crap. There we go. Okay. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Okay, so Marcus is a prototype gifted by Elijah Kamsky to his friend and celebrated the painter Karl Manfred after Manfred lost the use of his legs. So Marcus is basically a gift, and his friend gave him that to help him because, of course, he can't walk. So he's kind of like a CNA, kind of like a nurse or something like that. A caregiver, basically. He's just watching him over. He's initially developed as part of the CyberLife Secret Program aimed to elaborating the new generation of autonomous androids. Marcus helps the old man in everyday tasks, but mostly provides companionship. After his accident, Manfred became a recluse and stopped painting. Marcus' presence helped him gradually regain a taste for life. So, more than likely, of course, they formed a bond, kind of like a companionship. And a special relationship slowly grew between the old man and Android. Again, the whole point is that he was in a situation where this is his responsibility. I need to take care of this old man, take him showers, give him food, give him companionship, you name it. He was there for him and taking care of him like if he was his own dad. Initially, only seeing Marcus as a sophisticated yet stupid machine. Ultimately, Manfred Koviticate? Cult? I don't know how to say that. That word. An attachment to Marcus which flourished into a father-son relationship again. So Marcus seemed in the eyes of Karl as his son instead of his biological son. Unconditionally devoted to his master, of course, Karl. Marcus heeds his advice, studies literature and music, listens to the old man, philosophizes after the world and his warnings about the dangers it holds. So, when Marcus met Karl, uh, they formed a bond, a father and son bond, like it says right here. And you can see it as you play the game towards the beginning. You know, you take care of him, you feed him, you bathe him, you give him his medication. It's like if it was your dad. Um, but at the end of the time, majority of the time, Karl, in the back of his mind, knows he is a machine. He does know that, obviously. But he also did not want nothing to happen to him. So therefore, he doesn't want him to be in danger of any kind. So he explains to him, just be careful. Just because, you haven't made here doesn't mean there's nothing out there. There's bad people out there. That's basically what he was telling him. There are dangers out in the real world, knowing he is a machine. He is an android. So yeah. So this is Marcus, the interior. This is towards the beginning. And let's move on to the next one. So this is Marcus. This one is towards the second part, I guess. this is more like he's getting more bonded with his dad, with Carl. Carl, of course, again, is the man that he's taking care of. This is more like, you're gonna do errands for me. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that, like he's always been since the beginning. Uh, Again, when in private residence, androids are permitted to be out in uniform and dress however their owners choose. Carl likes to see Marcus in human clothes, as if he were part of the family. So, if you notice on this one, him being an android, this is basically android material, the blue markings, the compact, whatever it looks. It makes you look like an android. Of course, he has that um blue ring around his side of his head. And in this one, he's more relaxed. He's pretty chill. He has human clothes, and he's big. He's letting him know, you're part of my family. You're gonna be living with me. You're gonna act like one. Is what he's making him do. He even says right here, he provides the clothing as he chooses him to be dressed as a human. He wants him to be like a human. But he also is warning him there are dangers outside in the real world, which there are. When you start out the storyline, he does get attacked. If you go through a little crowd, he does get attacked by some bystanders that, are against the androids. So I'm just giving you a heads up. That's basically what happens. He does get his ass whooped a little bit, but, I don't think you can go against him, of course. So yeah, this is Marcus. I do say basically a lot. I don't know why. I just do. But he is, in Carl's eyes, part of the family. So that's why he chooses for him to be dressed in human clothes. Okay, this is Marcus Broken. Before we go to this one, in this specific one, in a storyline going further along, um, there's a part where Marcus and Carl, after they eat breakfast, you know, Carl does want to know Marcus's opinion on his painting. Therefore, he has Carl thinking, think of something, open your mind, make a painting. That is the choices you make. I so far had 2 different paintings in my videos, and the first one was wow, and the second one was wow. Like it's amazing on the paintings of what they have. It all depends on what you choose. So far, I've only had 2 paintings, so I have to recreate the storyline to get the other decisions that I want and get different paintings. Um, but in this issue, Marcus is in the room with Carl. Therefore, later on that night, Carl's biological son comes in. Of course, he's a crackhead. He's a freaking druggie. You can obviously tell what he is. He's asking for money. He wants money for, I don't know what else he wants. So, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Give me a couple seconds so I can look what you're saying, because I gotta open my phone real quick. I look at my comments on the phone, so give me a second. Etherian Monster. Hi, welcome to the stream. So yeah, in this one, he asks for money, and of course he gets into a fight with the son, and that's what he does. You have the choice to resist or go against. And in my situation, in the choice that I made, I went against him. I broke the wall. I went and I guess killed his son. Therefore, brings us to Marcus the Broken. Marcus in this one has been critically damaged. Marcus was thrown out with the rest of the disused, disposed machines, literally putting himself back together again. Took huge act of will and some salvaged parts. Okay, so in this one, he is thrown away. He's tossed out because he actually he attacked Carl's biological son. I'm not sure if he killed him or he knocked the fuck out of him. But yeah, he broke his line where his boundaries. His boundaries is prohibited him to become and act like a human. But in this case, and my choice, I broke those boundaries. I banged the wall where, I need to break it, break the rules, fuck it, kick the motherfucker's ass. He hits you and you have a choice to fight back or not. And not mine, I fought back. Therefore, the police came in and they saw the Carl's son on the floor. Marcus, of course, like going towards him, like if he attacked them, which he did, and therefore brings him to Marcus the Broken. So yeah, and in this situation, he is in the junkyard. He starts grabbing parts. He runs into androids that don't want to. You have a choice to either spare their life or kill them. Get their parts. Fuck it. Get the parts. You're already dead, motherfucker. I'm gonna get your shit. So that's what I did on some of them, maybe. But I'm trying to live and survive. Damn it. So yeah, I got Marcus on that one. So that is Marcus the Broken. He was just trying to scavenge for parts, survive throughout the night, and trying to return back to his house, or trying to see where it goes. Therefore, we move on to the next one, which I found Marcus in coat. In this one, this is where he met. Before I go to this one, actually in this one, back to the Broken. In this section, he meets an android. I'm not sure if he was about to die, but before he died, he used his last well of energy to tell him find Jericho, and transmitted into him the locations, the ideas, whatever you need, for him. I came here from the ARC stream, and this game looks cool too. Oh, thank you. I have it. It's really, really cool, and it's pretty cool. So yeah. So in this one, I've already passed it, so I'm kind of like explaining on the parts and stuff. So on this game, I'm just explaining on what I went through, what I did. I've unlocked some characters. I did the galleries. But in this one, Marcus, he ran into an android that told him find Jericho, gave them the transmitter to like, hey, find the ideas, find the clues, and find a place. It's a sanctuary for androids. Therefore, it brings Marcus in the coat. This is where he's actually looking for Jericho. He wants to find Jericho. He wants to know where it's at. It's a safe zone. It's nothing but androids that are saved, that are being thrown away, that are not used. So he's trying to find this place. This is saying it's Marcus with the coat, back from the dead. Marcus disguised himself as human. As you can see, he looks completely human. He takes off his ring around the side of his eye, and took the streets of Detroit in search of Jericho. Again, he's out there looking for Jericho, which is a sanctuary. Not a sanctuary, basically it's a ship with androids decide to like, hey, fuck it, we're not fucking taking orders from no motherfuckers no more. We're on our own, we're doing our own shit. That's basically Jericho. So, therefore, brings him to Marcus in the cold, searching for Jericho. Let's see. The next one is Marcus in the suit. So, this one, shoot. Marcus' infiltration of the Stratford Tower was planned down to the smallest detail, including a formal suit, and that wouldn't took out place of the glossy corporate reception. So in this one, Marcus is planning a plot. He is trying to get in, bypass the security to the Stratford Tower, and the Stratford Tower is gonna bring me to the next Marcus after this one that I'll explain about that one. So he's trying to get through. He's trying to eventually he does get through, actually, because the android that was there, he ended up transmitting, hey, I need your help. Of course, she let him through, and therefore brings us to Marcus and the utility. Marcus had to steal a uniform to still go further up higher, and which is the second phase of Marcus's plan. Required him to pose as a maintenance android, buying him time and cover to gain access to the upper floors of the Stratford Tower. This is where he plotted his plan. He gets through the security, which is Marcus in the coat, and therefore Marcus in the utility. He's undercover trying to get through everything. This is also in a situation where he's with North. North has also unlocked this same uniform, and I guarantee you this is a game. It's a kind of a short, medium, longish game. It's not too long, but it's not too short. It's like but it's worth doing because of the choices you make. Every choice is different, so that's what I'm trying to prove on my videos, that I'm trying to make a different choice, which is it's true. I have some chapters that I'm redoing, trying to see if I get a different reaction and whatnot. So on the next one, I think this is the last one. Is it? No, I still have two more after this one. I have Marcus in the infiltration. This is where the night Marcus people raided Cyber Live, stores all over the city at night, and that people will remember. So this one, before I go to this one, on this one, Marcus becomes basically the leader of Jericho. This is where he makes the plotted plan, where he decides to take a stand for all the androids in his clan, all the people that he's been trying to save. The androids, they wanted freedom, they wanted their liberty as being treated the same as humans. So therefore, he became an android, made a whole network to broadcast him and say, hey, we are here. You have the choice. Now, again, you can threaten the people, or you can be friendly, or you can, like, basically just try and let them know, neutral, I guess, like, you're there, but you're not there, but yet you're not trying to be violent, but you're trying to be violent, but you're like, eh. So, it all depends on how you talk to them. I guess it gives you a different reaction to the people, to the public. Depending on how you talk to them, you can have a negativity of the public, or you can have a positive feedback from the public. And as soon as he's done that, it brings us to, of course, now the Marcus infiltration. I need to stop saying basically. On this one, Marcus is considered as a leader. He takes a stand. He talks to his people. He lets them know it's a plan. He lets them know what he's gonna do, and he's lost and he's gained people of his own kind. This is a mission where he takes off and try and liberate some of his people from the stores. He recruits. He breaks into these stores with North. North is actually with him in this mission. There are some stuff you have a choice to either stand up and make it peacefully, or you have rioted. I chose rioted. I took the motherfucker to the end. I took it to an extent where I broke windows, I broke cars, I turned them over, I graffitied it, I did all that. I wanted to see what was the bad impact on it. And of course, everything was negativity. You get negativity. So this is Marcus infiltration. Second, we have Marcus the Freedom March. This is where not everybody in Jericho believed in Marcus' daring plan to stage an android march through the streets of Detroit, but all agree that everything changed after that day. So, having Marcus as being the leader of Jericho, he I guess you could say he got the name Jericho. Everyone would be considering him as Jericho because he's the only one that took the stand. He's the one that took the leadership. He's the one that took the responsibilities. This one is where, hey, we need to take a stand for our freedom. We need to take a stand for our people. And so, therefore, on the day of the Marcus' infiltration, where he liberated all those people, he took the stand and let them know we will make a march. Therefore brings the Freedom March, which is the following day, that the people that he had already in Jericho, plus the people that he already liberated, made a big impact. So when they actually marched down the street, all the androids that were with their families and their owners and their masters, you know, you start recruiting them. Hey, come over here, come over here, come over here, left and right, left and right. And the more they're coming. Now, the bad thing about this is that some do die. You lose and you gain. That's the only thing that's sad about it. But again, it all depends how you choose the words on the speech that you give for the broadcast that you're telling the public. It all depends. You can have a negativity or you can get a positive. It all depends on the choices that you make. Everything is different. Lastly, we have Marcus the final. Marcus on the final is, I will call it the final judgment. What is your fate? Are you gonna die for your people? Are you gonna live for your people? Or what's really gonna happen? Marcus has come a long way since his days in service of Karl Manfred, which is the old man that he had a father and son bond. With the fate of the people resting on his shoulder, Marcus must guide the revolution through the final hours. In my situation and in my storyline, of course, North died, he died, all his people died. That's not really the final thing that I wanted, so therefore it's bringing me back to taking another storyline and making different decisions. It sucks because I have to go back and forth on the decisions I made, but to me, I think it'll be worth it because I'll know more or less what I'm doing. So yeah, so these are all the characters for Marcus. These are the ones that I have unlocked. Again, you have the choice on making the decisions. These are his characters, his outfits, his gallery. And I hope you liked this video. I will be making another video right now. I'm going to stop this video and make another video to continue the storyline, what I was doing, and go through it as well. But again, this is my storyline from Marcus. And I hope you really liked this video. And I hope that you liked what I had mentioned on my storyline and the decisions I made. It's more than likely, I will be making one more video. I don't like making multiples, but I might as well do it since it's only one. And it's way down here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? This one. Yes. Alright, so I have to put this here with Marcus. The pigeon. What's with the pigeon? Hell, I don't know. I honestly do not know. The pigeon is basically deriving the rock dove domesticated of urban pigeon, can weigh average between 3 and 5 kilos and have lifespan of 5 to 10 years. The phobia of the birds, which Lieutenant Anderson has self-diagnosed, is known as ornithophobia? Ornithophobia. Okay, whatever. Okay, so you're wondering why is there a pigeon? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. But I will tell you this. In the beginning, in a storyline with Lieutenant Anderson, they are chasing a guy, and this guy is leading into this apartment, and there's pigeons everywhere. Therefore, brings me the gallery of the pigeons. There is pigeon left, right, east, west, south. You name it. There's a pigeon everywhere. And there's shit everywhere. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my god. There's just freaking shit. Caca everywhere. Oh shit. That scared the crap out of me. I dropped my drink. So yeah. There's like shit. There's caca everywhere. Like, fucking everywhere. So you're going in. You're trying to... whatever. Trying to find out where this guy escaped. That's why they put a pigeon here. I really don't know. I'm just putting it out there because there's only one gallery for the pigeon. So, Why are you knocking on the damn thing? Well, there's nothing there. Why are you knocking there? Like, what the fuck? So, why? The pigeons are weird. Okay. So yeah. That's all for the gallery. I just wanted to bring in the pigeon with the Marcus, of course. And, alright. That will be all. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna start another stream to, cut this video off. So, I'll be back.